This is Jack Montgomery. I wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about my photography book, now published in 3 editions by Galerie Vevais in Germany. I have enjoyed photography for many years. Beginning more than 20 years ago, I started a series of girls coming of age in New England. My first real portrait was of my daughter Molly in 1993. In the years since, I have photographed many young women here in my native Maine and on the coast in Massachusetts. The subjects have been my family and the families of my friends. While I have photographed many other subjects, from firefighters to Holocaust survivors and many others, these images have proven to be some of my most successful. I was very pleased to be asked to submit images to the German fine art publisher Galerie Vevais for inclusion in their Werkdruck series. Werkdruck means workbook in German. The book would be edited by Jock Sturges, who I first knew as a teacher 20 years ago and who quickly became a friend. The result was a first edition published about a year ago. It's a large and beautifully handmade book that is, in fact, a bound portfolio. A second edition was published about 6 months ago. It's a smaller but beautifully produced book with a hard cover and high-gloss images that show a remarkable depth. A third edition of the book was published in the late fall of last year. It has a soft cover, and the quality of the images are really extraordinary for a book of this price. I'd like to take a minute and just talk about that first edition. The book is expertly printed by Ralph Lenk, a well-known German craftsman, on the highest quality paper. The binding is hand-stitched by Ingrid Trommer, also of Germany. Each of the images is bound behind a glassine sheet that protects it against scratching. On the inside cover there's a removable transparent sheet on which the introduction by Jock Sturges is printed. There then follow the images chosen by Jock from more than 100 and carefully sequenced by Jock and the award-winning designer Suzanne Weiglet. For me, these are very personal images reflecting a very special time in life as captured in a landscape and architecture, which are the textures of my life. My wife and I now live on the edge of a tidal river in Maine. Most of these images were made within a mile or 2 of our house. Life flows very quickly before the camera, and the moments captured here are very transient and fragile. Some of the subjects you see here are now grown and mothers themselves. As I mentioned, the book is available in 3 separate editions. The initial edition, which is the beautifully bound portfolio, sells for €560. The smaller hardcover edition with those beautiful deep images printed on high-gloss paper sells for €149. Finally, the soft cover edition with the beautifully printed images sells for €18.9. The ordering information is right here on the screen. If you have any difficulty finding the site, just put into Google the search terms Jack Montgomery Werkdruck 17 and you will be directed right to the Galerie Vevais site. And of course you can always feel free to contact me directly. So thank you for taking the time to look at this video. I'll be quiet now and invite you to take a brief preview of the book. I hope you enjoy it.